Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. Today we are going to be making oven baked or air fried bacon wrapped chicken tenders. All right, let's get started. So what you are going to need is 2 pounds of chicken tenders, or you can cut this recipe in half. So what you're gonna do first is make, remember the days of shake and bake? So think about shake and bake, and you're gonna put all of your spices in a Ziploc bag. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of ground cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of thyme. I didn't have those, so I just did Italian seasoning. And then to that, you shake in the meat. So, which is 2 pounds of chicken tenders. I am actually doing a half a recipe. Our family is half that size. So I have half the amounts listed, but that's what we are going to do. So first things going, we're going to get these going into the bag, and we're going to shake just like the days of shake and bake. So I'm now putting in, so for 2 pounds of chicken tenders, what they're asking for is 16 tenders. So what I'm using is 8 tenders because I'm doing a half recipe, just so you guys kind of know what I'm doing. We're just lightly seasoning them. If you don't want to have the spice part to it, just take out the cayenne pepper and leave everything else. It just depends if you want that spice part to it. So I'm just right now rubbing it around and getting everything coated nicely with the seasonings. And it's not taking long at all. Super, super easy. And then what I have going on right now is I'm gonna do half of them in the oven and half of them in my air fryer. So if you choose to cook them in the oven, you're gonna be wanting to preheat your oven to 425. You're going to want a foil-lined, you're gonna want a foil-lined cookie sheet with a cooling rack on top, like you would cool cookies on, because you're gonna cook the bacon wrapped chicken tenders on there so that the grease will drip through down to the cooking pan. And that's what you'll want for there. If you're using an air fryer, you're gonna, when it's time, we'll set it for 400. So it's a lower cooking temperature. All you wanna do is just take your air fryer basket and make sure you give it a good spray with some olive oil. So I'm gonna do half and half. Alrighty. So now that I have got everything pretty well seasoned, I'll go ahead and arrow it down so you can see how we assemble. Okay. Let me aim this down. Oh, good. I'm gonna do it like this so you can see me kind of going both ways. I already have this one you have to grease if you cook with an air fryer. So I'm just gonna grab a tender. Hands are gonna get a little bit dirty. Grab a tender. Oh, that part you can't see. And maybe I'll just pick up my hands and just do it. I don't mind. I don't mind. And I'm just wrapping the bacon around. Pretty easy. And then you just lay it onto your bacon sheet. So that's how we do it this way. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing again, except that this one, wrapping it for you, doesn't have to be pretty, just got to get it wrapped so it's all nice and crispy. But this one I'm going to lay in the air fryer. So I'm going to now do all of these, and then once I am done, I will be back to tell you how we are going to cook them. Okay, so we are ready to go. Just remember, I'm only doing half, but the ones that are on the cookie sheet are going to go into the oven at 425. They're going to take 25 to 30 minutes. So I'll get those going. I'll set it for 25, the lower time. Reminder, you want to make sure that the bacon needs to be pretty much crispy, but the chicken's got to come out at that 160, 165. The air fryer basket for me is full. I have a small family, so I have a small air fryer. I'm going to go into the air fryer, and for me, I have a lid at the top. Mine's a little bit different than some of the air fryers out there. Okay, so for the air fryer, it is going to be 400. And the cooking time for the air fryer is, the oven is 35 minutes. I'll get back to the air fry. The oven is 35 minutes, so I'm gonna set the oven at 30. I'm gonna cancel this time out. I always underdo things. Okay, so it takes about 5 more minutes in the oven at 425 than it does in the air fryer at 400 because the air fryer has the circulating heat. Now, I'm gonna go to 400 and I'm gonna set this one for 25. All right, I can already hear it powering up. So, I will be back and I will show you what they both look like. I am just gonna give some suggestions. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna make this like a finger food kind of night. I'm going to serve it with some raw cauliflower and broccoli, very healthy side. And I'm just gonna put some condiments out at the table. I'm gonna put some ranch dressing. I'm gonna put some buffalo. I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce out. And you can dip your chicken tenders in barbecue sauce or ranch or blue cheese, anything that you want with that. And you can also use that for your vegetables too. And then that's all you have. So you don't even have to cook your veggies. So that is an easy dinner. All you have to do is have this. You've got some great protein. So I'll be back when it's time to plate up. All right, so they are all done cooking. I put them on a different type of pan. I'm gonna hold them up to the camera so that hopefully you can see there is a slight difference between how they look. This one here is air fried. Has a more, I would say it's a little bit more golden in color, the air fried ones. And then these ones on this side are the oven baked, but they both look amazingly good. And so I'm going to put one of each on all of our plates for dinner, but this is bacon wrapped chicken tenders. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.